Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Monday. It's a great start for the week. Some of you all are maybe like me in some regards that you kind of fall off whatever it is that you were trying to keep going and whatnot. It might have been a diet or, not spending some money or trying to get a project accomplished and we didn't do that or something like that. So now it's Monday, and sometimes we need a chronological point to be able to start at. And so Monday, the beginning of the week, a great time to do it, because they say the best time to start accomplishing something was 20 years ago. Second best time is today. So, maybe you have one of those things that you have to do like that. I don't know, but I know, it's possible to get back on track at any time if that's what you need to do. Now, today we're going to be playing Landlord Maintenance Guy. Carla and I are going to be meeting over at a house, and we got to replace there's a new water heater there. Already got it hooked up, but it's a temporary setup. Had to let some of the wall dry out. It had a leaking pipe in there, and then we have some soffit where I think the squirrels are chewing it and trying to get in there, and so we're going to make a repair on it and do some other things while we're there. Some of the thing is, I bought this house 2.5, 3 years ago. Heck of a story behind it. I learned a really great lesson. When you come across residents, more than likely, the way that they are when you see them, that's how they're always going to be. They really don't change. And as much as you can hope for them to change, chances of them doing that are slim, okay? Learned a number of great lessons having to do with this property and these people that were living there, okay? The first one is that if you have carpet in a house in any area, you should always make sure that person has a vacuum, okay? If they don't have a vacuum, they're probably not going to go and spend the money on getting a vacuum. And what does that mean? Your carpet's going to be history once they move out. I don't make the rules, but I do have to play by them. This is one thing that is for sure. The second thing is, if you see a lot of children that are being left unattended when you pull up or drive by on a regular basis, there's probably some things going on that are engaging the adults to where they don't want or are not capable or don't need to watch the children, okay? What that is, I don't know. However, you understand that, we all have priorities. People put time and money and effort into things that I might not understand and it might not make sense to me. However, other people do those things and more power to them. So it was a pretty good learning experience. The other thing that I had happen was a neighbor called me. Said, "Hey man, do you own this house?" I said, "Yes, I do." He said, "You got a problem." And I said, "What is that?" He said, "You got a problem of people coming and going at all times at night. You got a problem with people shooting off fireworks at all times during the day and night. You also got a problem with them letting their dog come over into my yard and crap in my yard. I like to walk bare feet in my yard or barefoot in my yard, and I don't have any dogs. So if you don't take care of this problem, I am. And it's not going to be favorable." I said, "I got it." So I went and had a conversation with the gentleman that lived there. He stood about 6'6", weighed about 350 pounds. I'm a big man, but I'm not that big. But I did tell him, said, let's go outside and have a talk. I said, "Man, I don't know how much you know about me, but I haven't always been a nice person my whole life. However, people have given me a chance a time or two and given me some pieces of advice. So I've got some for you. First thing is, your house is under surveillance, okay? Law enforcement, they're watching you. If you're doing anything that you don't want law enforcement to know about, don't do it. And make sure that if anybody does come to see you, you tell them to go to the store and you leave the house, okay? I said the next thing is that you got things around here that you're responsible for, kids and pets, okay? And if any one of those is going into somebody else's yard and doing anything that that person doesn't find favorable, then you're responsible for that. And it's your job to make sure that they're not getting out of this yard into somebody else's yard. My suggestion to you is make sure you're always watching the kids, or put them in the backyard where they can't get out because it's fenced in. I said, next thing is, this is your 30-day notice. I need to get my house back so I can make some repairs. I said, I'm gonna tell you right now, a smart man would be gone in 72 hours. I'm not telling you to do that, and legally I can't do that. I can give you a 30-day notice, and I'm doing that right now. So in 30 days, I fully expect you to be gone. He looked at me and he said, okay. And so we get to the end of the month, and then they call and we do an extension and then another extension. So this is like the third or fourth day into the next month. I show up at 6 p.m. I told them they could have up till 8 p.m. And he was like, well, man, why are you here? I said, I'm here to change the locks. He said, but you said I had till 8 o'clock. I said, I never told you to stop. Well, you know, man, I'm just trying to get everything out and, you know, help you out. I said, unless you have 2 30-yard rollback dumpsters and 8 guys to carry the rest of your stuff out of here and throw it away, you're not going to make a difference. I appreciate it. All I ask is you have everything that you want out of here by 8 p.m. tonight. We'll shake hands, and you all can go to the new house, whoever or wherever you're living, and enjoy, okay? But at 8 p.m., this house is mine, and you'll be trespassing after that point. I've given you 3 extensions that you've asked for. I've been polite, and I've been nice. Well, you know, I didn't know it was going to be like that. I said, how else did you expect it? Did you think that you could just keep on calling and making extensions and, you know, and string it out for another 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I said, I got to get my house back, and I need to make some repairs. I got you, man, I got you. So he went peacefully and everything like that. The thing about it is about 4 months later, his face is on a billboard here in town on the top 10 most wanted list locally. And he did end up getting arrested. And it's unfortunate, but I think he's going to be gone for a long time. You know, the thing about it is that I was nice, I was polite, I treated him as a human like I would like to be treated. Thankfully, he responded in a manner that was conducive for us to have a working relationship and still be able to pass each other in the hallway and say, hello, how are you doing? So, there you have it. One of my landlord stories of many from the last 18 years, and we are headed out to do some landlord maintenance. Have a most wonderful, productive, profitable day.